My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Spider Man Miles Morales. And this review will have spoilers, so that's your warning. But here is my hot take. I actually like this game better than the first Spider Man game. I know this game is shorter, but it's a lot more focused, it has more effective storytelling, and that's the stuff I pay attention to with video games. The gameplay is the same for the most part, which is a positive. You've got the same kind of web swinging and you've got the same kind of combat, so that really worked for me. But there are a few differences that I enjoyed. I do like how Miles carries himself as he's swinging through the air. He's got the swagger of a young black teen. I really hope you get that reference. Otherwise, I just made a fool of myself. Look up GameSpot's review of this game. But yeah, anyways, I think it's GameSpot. Is it? Yes, I think so. Anyways, um, I also love how when you're swinging, you can web zip and then you can leap off the building. That was a great new addition. I also really liked the vibe of the game. There was moments where they gave Miles a soundtrack that really enhanced my playing experience. But the two big changes are the big two differences with Miles and Peter. And the first one is the electric powers. I really liked it. It was a great new addition that freshened the combat up. When you take on a big guy or someone with a shield and just having to gain enough power to use your electricity, it was very satisfying. And I like how it actually comes into use plenty of times. Like, it's a big part of the story actually, and I dug that. And also camouflage. When you're taking on groups of many people and you're overwhelmed, you can just turn invisible and get out, and that really helped me out. It was a wonderful new addition. So I liked the changes. I think they enhanced the game. The technical aspects were very good as well. I thought the graphics looked fantastic as you'd expect from a game like this, but still. And Najee Jeddle gives a very great performance as Miles. Jasmine Savory Brown was great as Finn, and Griffin Patu was great as Genki was his name, right? Yes. Anyways, but the story here was better. I like the other Spider-Man game, but Doc Ock's transformation, it felt like he went mad a little too quickly, and then the uh, Scorpion and Rhino and Electro and Vulture get involved because why not? And then Mr. Negative was a pretty lame villain, so like those aspects of the story I liked there, but I thought the story here was just a lot more focused. It was a lot better handled. It kind of reminded me of Mask of the Phantasm. Like, you've got Miles reconnecting with someone from his life, and she's just filled with grief, and she's the main villain, and she loses herself. And it's just a very personal story that was well done. You know, there was this scene where they meet up at this church, and they're standing, and they just don't know what to do. Are they supposed to fight each other? Are they all friends? Or what's going on? Like, can they overcome this conflict? And it was just a powerful foundation for this story. And when she ends up sacrificing herself at the end, it had weight and it got to me. It was a very strong ending, and I love how afterwards Miles asks, "Is everyone okay?" His priority is not himself, it's on everyone else. And you just get aspects of that selflessness throughout, and him dealing with this pain and these difficulties. It he becomes a hero and comes to understand what that entails. It's the tough decisions. And it's that spirit that keeps you going. I also loved the handling of the Prowler. I was worried they were just going to rinse and repeat into the Spider-Verse storyline, and they kind of did in moments, but they found ways to not make it repetitive. I thought Uncle Aaron was a fully fleshed out character. Well, the conflict between him and Miles is from him trying to protect Miles, which is a good intention, but he's going about it the wrong way, and he's just... It's a lot more complex than you might think. I also like how besides Rhino, they don't use typical Spider-Man villains. It allows Miles Morales to stand on his own. I thought Genki was a great character. I like Miles' partnership with Peter. But I also loved everything with Rio, as Miles' mom finds out the truth and comes to respect her son, as he's willing to sacrifice his life like her husband did. And I thought that made for some powerful emotion. So, like, the story was just great all around. I do have a few issues. It comes from the length. This game is too short. It should have been longer. I would have liked an additional 5 hours. But, like, if they fleshed out Finn a bit more, and just we spent more time with her, and if they fleshed out Rick more, I feel like it would have been, like, a perfect story. The only other negatives I have is that the sound sample missions were really stupid. I wish there was just more to do when you're free roaming. I especially wanted more hideouts. I think there was only 6. And like, come on, you can do better than that. So, yeah, I really dug this game. I think it had a very strong story. I liked lots of the changes to the gameplay. It is too short. And that's the issue with it. I loved everything we got, but I wanted more. And I feel like if this game was 5 hours longer, it would have been like a significant improvement. But I still like it a tad better. I just thought the story and Miles' character was really well handled. I thought Finn was a great, great villain. And the emotion rang true to me, so I'm giving Spider-Man Miles Morales a 7 out of 10. Okay, have you played Spider-Man Miles Morales? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for much more videos soon, and Gavin out.